Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on, YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today it's part 2 of this most recent box of TSA Confiscated knives. The first episode was absolutely epic. If you haven't watched it, I'll put the playlist of all the episodes, in fact, the previous boxes, everything, right down in the description so that you can check it out. But the first one was epic, so I can't wait to see. I have 3 bags, and what I did is I dumped out half of the first bag. I'm going to dump out a little bit of every bag just to get a nice mix of whatever's in here. So thanks so much to my patrons for supporting me. Let's go ahead and find out what we've got. This is the first bag, so we're going to dump out some of it. Dump out a few things here. Oh, we have some special ones right off the bat. Oh, there's something real nice there right off the bat. Let's do a little bit of this one. Just a little bit. Just a couple of things here. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got some treasures there for sure. We'll do a couple more there. There we go. And then this third bag, which this is the bonus bag, and last time it was like self-defense stuff. Yeah. What the heck is this? Oh, boy. We got a good mix this time here. We got a fun mix this time. What do we have? Oh, we have a rainbow cat knuck. So the number of these that I now have, and I'm going to start trying to do like more live streams where we go over some of this stuff again. If you can catch a live stream where I'm doing the TSA stuff, I should actually count how many of these things I have in my possession now. Personally, I don't trust these at all. I think this is a good way to break your fingers and do absolutely minimal damage to your potential adversary. It is the equivalent of Magikarp using Splash. It's not going to be very effective. Let's go ahead and see. We have a bunch of these. Yes, Kubatons. Oh, yes, and one with a mermaid tail. People on TikTok who are very knowledgeable, of course, all of my TikTok comments are extremely knowledgeable, they insist that these are glass breakers. So like, I know it's like a, it's like a get off me kind of tool, right? Poke them in the ribs, poke them in the eyes, poke them in the butt, whatever the target is. I mean, do what you got to do to get away, right? But I actually don't know if they'll break glass. I mean, they're aluminum, and I don't think that this would be the optimal tool. Obviously, like a carbide, like something like this, actually, as cheap as it is. Oh, dragon.
Yes, the warrior of the darkness, the dark lord of the ninja clan, the wizard dragon clan, yes.
The glass breaker here on this knife would be far better. I mean, like 10 times, just given like how, the point there and the fact that it's steel, not aluminum. I actually don't know if this would break glass. Maybe, I have no idea. But I would think that this would do much better. So we have this exact same profile again. Glass breaker, seatbelt cutter, same exact pocket clip, right? How many do you, like, I want to know, is it all the same factory, or is it's got to be multiple factories, multiple junky factories, all just, copying the exact same thing. But who's the brand here? We have, it's just Dragon Strike. It's just like a noun and a verb. Oh, man. So yeah, that's cool. So it's kind of, we got the painted bevels there, and we have, God, it's like it's less of a dragon and more of like a, I don't know. It's like an angry, like ferret spirit, like some sort of demon ferret thing. But yeah, I'm sure it symbolizes like, growth and fortitude and I don't know, bacon cheeseburgers, who knows. But it's very cool and very special, and somebody loved this, it was special to somebody. Yeah, my guess is they went and immediately bought another one. So many of these handcrafted in China. That's just really amazing. This is garbage. This is probably full of pepper spray. I do not want that exploding in here. More cat things. Very neat. We have a special. We got this one. We have a special one. This is special because it's made of plastic. It says My Kitty trademark. Made in the USA. They're claiming made in the USA here, huh? Well, I mean, you know, it is plastic. It wouldn't be that difficult to make, but, you know, okay. All of this is going in the junk pile. Do we, Kabuton or Kubotan Ninja Professionals, do we prefer this one? Do we prefer these butt pokers, or do we prefer these butt pokers? Which are better? This is more of like a fist enhancement. It's like fist +3. So whenever you hold this, you have fist anywhere from fist +3 to fist +7, depending on, you know, how many what do you call this? How many stones you've used on it, right? That's how much extra fist power you're going to have with those things. So you can just let me know. I'm not the professional. I'm just guessing here. Oh, yeah. Well, we've seen this a million times, right? This is the other profile. So, I mean, these are always either M-Tech or Tac Force. I'm sure Frost Cutlery makes them too. Come on now. Show me. Oh, yeah, there we go. Beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so rainbow cool. Tac Force. This has not been used at all. This thing is brand new. Somebody just bought this. Somebody just finished somebody was just, you know, ready to fly back from their tour of the Tac Force factory. And wouldn't you know it, they took his rainbow knife. Gosh darn it. Barely been used at all. So what do they claim here? Stainless USA design. They put China down here, right? Yeah, like this is the kind of thing that people are like, that knife's clearly been used. I mean, look at all the battle marks on it. No, like, look at the edge bevel. The thing hasn't been used at all, like hardly at all. The knife is simply, you know, it's got some low quality paint or coating on it, and it doesn't take much. I mean, legitimately, I bet you, yeah, you can use the aluminum Kubotan to scratch that off pretty easily. So I do like the rainbow knives, and I gotta admit, you know, this isn't, it doesn't have any, well, gosh, it is floppy though. Like it technically doesn't, but this feels so soft. It just feels, I mean, I really feel like I could do this and break it pretty easily. To be fair though, it probably is the same with a lot of stuff, you know, that I would normally consider to be high quality. Even the liners, man, are totally rainbow coated. What do we have here? Ooh, hair. Yeah, it's always a good sign when you find a hairy knife covered in wood chips. Oh, boy. Ooh, was there detent? Golly, gee willikers. No, there isn't. Not a hint of it. This has a feature where you have to hold hands with the liner lock and safely walk it across the street into the locked out position. So that's neat. That's a safety feature. Is this a button? What does this do? Oh, it's a flashlight. So you can see. I got to be able to see who I'm poking at here. Doc Seth. Doc Seth. Doc Seth. Okay. Seth, your knife sucks. Let's see. Oh, we got a little Barlow, right? Little Barlow knife. Kind of neat. Little half stop there. It actually says Barlow on it. Saber brand. So people are telling me these aren't bad, and I'm inclined to believe you. This knife has absolutely been through it. I don't know what quality of steel we have here, but everything is still intact. Is this like is it a Japanese brand? I can't remember, but you guys were telling me about this. I've seen these a few times now. I should definitely learn the lore behind this. But yeah, it's still intact. I mean, that's kind of neat. That one's more of a functional. We'll do a bottom right-hand corner, kind of a functional one. We got a heart. Okay. Got a heart multi-tool. That's nice. I'm sure that these are fine. I don't know how well, you know, these super cheap ones will hold up over time. I don't know what quality the blade steel is. It's probably nothing special, right? I don't like the ones with the spring in the middle. Whenever I see that spring, I think, I don't know how long that's going to hold up, right? This was used a little bit. It doesn't look like it was really used hardly at all. I mean, a lot of people say, why would they take something like that? Well, because it has a blade on it, right? And anything that even, like the people on TikTok always get hung up on why did they take the balisong trainers? Why did they take the little, anything that even looks like it could be used as a pretend weapon to threaten somebody, right? You can understand, like, TSA, yeah, they go overboard, but even like a trainer balisong, if the person that's being threatened doesn't understand what the object is, it can cause chaos on a plane, right? So I get it. It is ridiculous, but I get it. Same reason with this. Anything, a screwdriver, anything that can be used as an actual weapon or that you can use to threaten somebody, I can understand why they take it, but this is one of those things, so... Plenty functional, though. I just don't like the spring. These are legitimate knuckles. So these are the ones... I'm actually... So I'm gonna go ahead and touch this one. These are the ones that actually, work better because of the way that, like, the force is... It's like where it's translated to and the total amount of surface contact. With something like this, you have such little surface contact and a lot of the energy... from the impact really ends up being transferred into the fingers. Whereas here, I mean, these definitely still do hurt. Like if you were to go and punch a fence, which every dumb kid who gets his hands on these knuckles, like that's the first thing we do. You're like, I'm going to go punch a fence. I bet I'll smash right through it. It hurts. And you realize this does not fully protect your hand, right? But a softer surface, certainly, right? But these are the ones that actually will hold up a little better. And they all have this little hole right here so that you can call it a belt buckle attachment or something like. I mean, I remember learning that the first time, like buying one of those in Texas, and it was sold as a novelty belt buckle / paperweight or something like that. So yeah, that's cool. It only has one purpose. It is very functional. But it's also not like, really like super duper utilitarian or anything like that. Ooh. We gotta look. I gotta look. I don't know why. I have to. Does this knife not deploy there? It does. We gotta get these out. These are gonna be tweezers. Are they gonna be gross? Ooh, ew. Have they been used? Let's find out. A little bit. Yuck. The front scale has come off here. We don't even know what brand this is. It's certainly not going to be Victorinox, I can tell you that much. Let's just go ahead and get that blade out there and take a look here. It is stainless and China, so it is for sure not Victorinox. That's junk. What do we have here? This is Ohio Energy Services, Waste Management. I find that to be very ironic. Oh, that's just beautiful. That's poetic. Oh, man, that's great. What does it say here? Castleman. Okay. Well, there you go. It's a big old chunk of poopy. Husky, you know it's going to be good. You know it's going to be good. This is actually probably totally fine. Oh, God, but the blade play, though. Where is that the lock? Jeez. Husky, this is no good. This isn't any good. What are we doing? Same one here. Just tighten on the pivot, bro. We all know tightening down that pivot's not going to do anything here. But it probably did serve its purpose just fine, right? It's not a big object. I don't know why they wouldn't put a pocket clip on something like this. Okay, let's put it up here. We have, again, I know what the pocket clip looks like. Hold on. I know the pocket clip is identical. I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing the pocket clip is... No, it's not. Okay, I was wrong. This is Ruko. What do we got here? Is that, food? Hair? More hair? Yum. Ruko. And again with the freaking camouflage on the knife. This is so dumb. Camo on a knife is so dumb. It's a small object. You drop this and you've just camouflaged it from yourself. Who are you trying to hide this object from? It doesn't serve any purpose. Well, then the deer can't see. Well, okay, but like, it's like I said in the last one. Like, did they... So that's why they put the orange on there, because deer can't see orange. Well, then why not make the whole thing orange? Who's the camouflage for? I don't understand. This is so confusing. I'm sure there's a simple answer. We have another one. This is... No, it's just... I was about to say it was an American flag or something. But I'm sure there's a simple answer. But it just seems silly to me. So this isn't terrible. 420 is not good. So like obviously like your 440s, 440A, 440B is not very good. It could be 440C, in which case it could be okay. I don't trust that they ever heat treated those properly, but I would much rather see a blade say 440 than 420. A lot of people will try to say it could be 420HC. Unlikely. And even if it was, do you think that this is going to be heat treated properly? The blade steel on these is never going to be something good. And even if it's something decent, you have to question whether or not that really is the case. And also, I can promise you for what these are and where they're made, I would be surprised if they're even heat treated at all. I mean, I very much doubt it. You're not going to get anything like that. That being said, if this was, let's say, a $10 to $15 knife, this is a tip-up knife. This is tip-up. Let's say this was 10 to 15 bucks, right? It's assisted. No up and down, but we have side to side. Hold on. No, we do have up and down. Slight. Okay? But decent blade geometry. I think it's actually even hollow ground. So this is Wilcor. Be outdoors. Be outdoors. Okay, guys? Go outside. Just quit watching this knife content and go outside. There's more irony here as well. There's more beautiful irony in this. But I'm gonna go ahead and say for junk, this is functional junk. Okay, I don't like the camo aspect. I think that's silly. Functional junk though. Junctional. It's very junctional. Okay, this thing, we have another one of these. It's like a fob. It's like a key fob. What does this say? Weird. Wario. It's like I'm dyslexic. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's a thing. Oh, cool. Gun knife. Revolver knife. Hold on a second. I got a good use for the multi-tool here. Let's see if we can pull the blade out. There we go. You just need to carry both of these. I mean, that's the trick, right? So, you know what's wild to me? So this knife, I don't think it's been used very much, but it's definitely been carried. Like somebody carried this and went through the inconvenient process every time they had to cut with it, which they did. They did, mostly out here, right? Doesn't look like a lot of cutting happened. Looks like a lot of grinding it against hard surfaces, right? That's what would happen. I'm kind of surprised the pivot is adjustable. But this was carried enough that it was marked up. So somebody really was dedicated to this for quite a while. That's kind of fun. Put that up here in fun. What's this? Oh, we got we got these left. So very old, very loved. Come on now. I keep trying to get it out like that. We'll have to we're going to use these again. I got to keep the gloves on. I got to be safe, right? Get that out there. There we go. It's, what does it say? Cutmaster. Okay. Long loved knife. Wow, they were doing something pretty wild right there. Yeah. Can we get this other blade out? Let's see what this is. Oh boy. It's been a bit for this guy. It's been a bit. To release push center. To release push center. Is this? Does that do something? Can you release this? Somebody tell me what's happening here. What are they wanting me to release? Push center. Oh, it's a lock. Oh, that's kind of neat. I see. Yeah, I understand now. So that's what they're trying to tell you, is that there's a lock on this one and you can release it. Huh. I can't say that I've seen, maybe this is a lot more common than I realize, because now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I have seen that bar before. So that's kind of neat. Like one's got a lock, and it locks so you can use it like a screwdriver. Okay, so I kind of appreciate this one. I actually really appreciate that. I don't know anything about this brand, but I can tell you that this is the type of thing that I would have liked to have as a kid, so that I could have a knife blade that was dedicated as a blade, right? I wish that one locked too. That'd be so cool. And then when it came time to do something that was not a knife task, to be taught to use this, which absolutely can double at, I think it actually does have an edge on it a little bit, but it's also got no tip that you can use as a little scraper, maybe a very, very light pry bar, item getter, or screwdriver. So I kind of like that one. I kind of respect that one. I won't put that one over here in the functional group, right? So we're starting to get into the super goofy stuff. I think this is just like it's just like a nothing knife that has like a nail nick. Yeah. You really have to work at it to get it to lock out. I'm just going to put that one up there. Now, what do we got here? We got some kind of mega tactical. I love the ones that just say stiletto. Like, just so you know, like, it's just like it's like a buzzword for people who are just like buying knives. Oh, stiletto, I've heard of those. Yeah, that must be a serious thing. Milano man, and they put that on there too. That is so lame. What a piece of crap here. Look at all this. Oh my God, there's a Harry Potter book on the other side. Well, hold on a second. Let me zoom in. We got to read this. We got Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire on the back side of this blade. Let's find out what this says. Come on now. Okay. Oh, wait. Hand, what? Hand something by Tiger USA. 3045 surgical steel blade. Tool steel, in parentheses. Yeah, look up 3045 surgical. And then it says, hammer forged, Italian design, handcrafted in China. So what that means, for anybody who doesn't know any better, is that this knife is hot ass garbage. Not good. Don't buy stuff like this. It's kind of a fun symmetrical. Oh man, look at this blade play. Good lord, it's so bad. Razor sharp. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Razor sharp. Hadn't had to sharpen it a day in my life. Oh, you know what? The edge is kind of. Does it actually want to cut? Oh, it actually hasn't. The bevel on it has barely been used. Look at that. I didn't even look. I was starting to make my joke because I thought, I was like, it looks like it's been like kind of knocked around. Whoever had this didn't have it long enough to actually use it. Look at this, though. They got a little tiny bit of an edge on there. It's always fun when you find one that can actually cut. It got to be almost brand new for that to be the case, though. That's funny. So what that suggests is, this is crazy. This knife has barely been used. It has barely been a knife. So that means it probably came like this. Let's tighten it. Let's see if this one, if we can fix that by tightening down the pivot. Hold on. Probably gonna be, I don't know. I know it's bigger than T8. Maybe a T10. Let's see here. I got a different one. I got a different driver here. So let's try. That's a T15. Let's try that one first. Probably gonna be too big there. Okay, let's try the T10. Oh, there we go. Oh, we got it now. Just give it a little. Just get a little tight now. Okay, we're better. Ooh. So far from eliminated, but better. It's starting to grind though. We gotta tighten both sides. Okay, we're starting to rub real bad. It's still going. Okay, I'm gonna crank her now. We're gonna eliminate that blade play. Oh, that's much better. Much better. Oh, but we're a little slow and we're not locking out. Oh no. No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Becky. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Let's make sure she's locked out here. We're gonna give it a tactical whip. Bam! We locked out now? All right, perfect. Let's make sure here. Actually holding up though, right? Oops, we bumped the camera. We don't want to do that. Actually holding up, but still blade play and pretty slow. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but more blade play though. Can we get it? Can we get it eliminated? We're close. Can we get it eliminated? Is it locking? No, it's not locking. So, guys, I did what I could. Unfortunately, my expert analysis of this knife, after doing everything I could to save it, is that it's trash. So, anyways, let's see what else we've got. Oh, a Spyderco. Oh, I've heard of these. I've heard of these, guys. These Spyderco knives are supposed to be really good, man. With the Maltese. Oh, no, guys. I'm sorry. There's no D10. Oh, no. Oh, this is adorable. 440 steel, USA design, handcrafted in China. They all it's the same crap over and over again. It was M-Tech. M-Tech, you should be ashamed of yourself for this. You should be ashamed of yourself for that little spider on there. You bunch of dicks. That's terrible. Okay, we got to check this out. Harley Davidson Switchblade. Oh, awesome. It actually works. With a nail nick. Why? Why does it have a nail nick? Is it just, it's actually a swivel guard. Okay, why? Harley Davidson, why would this have a nail nick? You cannot, ooh, yikes. Good thing I'm wearing gloves. You cannot release this. Oh, the safety doesn't work. Hold on. Safety position 1, it works. Safety position 2 is false safety. That's a trap. It's a spring-loaded trap. It doubles as a trap for somebody trying to steal your knife, right? Ooh, safety position 1 starting to not work so well. Hold on now. Okay, so why would this have a nail nick? Why? So here's my my theory. Okay, this, what does it say? Stainless China, Harley Davidson. In case you didn't know, with the logo, they put the logo on there, but they don't actually put Harley Davidson on it. Okay, so here's my guess. This is made in a factory where there are 2 versions of these being assembled onto these frames. One is being assembled with actually like automatic frames, and the other ones are going on super cheap versions that are meant to look like automatic knives but are actually manual lockbacks. And all of this stuff is being sold on, you know, the crappy AliExpress websites, and that maybe they charge like 20 to 30 for the autos, and then they charge like 10 for the lockbacks, and then people go, oh my gosh, I can get this other one for $10, right? And it's got a nail nick so that it's still functional, so that you can still get the blade out. This is so stupid. Everybody wants to know where to get the good ones, right? I started with a Frank Beltrame. Frank Beltrame. I don't know why I keep wanting to call him Fank. His name's Frank. Those are pretty, like, they're definitely better than this, but they're still extremely low quality knives, and you're going to pay usually over $100 for them, sometimes close to. And I don't suggest people start there. They are better than these, but they are not good, and they're definitely not very serious objects. I would say the good ones start at AGA Campolin. Those can be very tricky to find, and I wouldn't expect anything in the way of super duper amazing fit and finish or amazing materials. Your actual, like, you know, if you really want to like kind of depend on it, it's not going to be a hardcore cutting tool. Honestly, the Latamas, like some of them like multi-$100 Latamas, and then beyond that, I mean, honestly, you're looking at custom. The reality of it is that knives in this style, this you know, swivel or swing guard stiletto autos, they're just not very good. Like, even the best ones, I mean, you really have to go like super custom to get something nice. So unfortunately, after, you know, like close to 20 years of kind of obsessing over like knives in this style, the conclusion I've come to is most of them are just trash. And these ones in particular are super trash. But it's kind of funny, so I'm going to put it up here. What's this? Always a good sign when the tip is poking out of the end of the knife when the blade is all the way in. What does it say? Paul and Mickey, TLS 2021, thank you. This was probably a wedding gift. Sokovia, you're a wonderful, you're a wonder, power, and worth. You're a wonder. Hold on. Sakina, you're a wonder, power, and worth combined. This is a personal... This is... So I'm not even going to make a joke here. I'm going to guess that this was a wedding gift, like a personal... This is actually something that somebody like was given as a wedding gift. And, you know, honestly, it's probably not a super expensive object, but it's one of the higher quality objects in here, despite the tip not being all the way down there. But it's pretty snappy in that open position. So this, I'm going to guess, was a wedding gift to a groomsman, or I'm not sure, you know, who the person was with that name. And then they lost this. So this was like a personal message on a gift. That's actually kind of a bummer. I'm going to put that one in its own category up here. And then I don't know why I saved the rainbow one here for last, but we have Tac Force, we have rainbow, and we have nothing special. This guy was cutting bagels and fish. I don't know. Yeah, everything bagel season. We have seatbelt cutter, glass breaker. Yeah. So best ones of the bunch for sure. We've got some nice, like, reasonable functional stuff. We got this one. That's kind of a bummer with the personal message on there. And then some of the funnier junk, the gun knife. And I think, honestly, my favorite one of the bunch is the fake Harley Davidson automatic. That is just the funniest thing. I don't think any self-respecting Harley owner would actually carry this. This is only carried by people who are just like, yeah, Harley Davidson, cool, but I don't own anything Harley Davidson except for this knife because I like motorcycles. Like, that's who's going to carry that, right? So this was a fun one. There was some goofy stuff in here. As usual, I always enjoy doing this. I hope you guys had a good time. We will definitely do multiple, at least I would say 3 more episodes of this for this particular box. But that's going to be it for today. Hope you guys had a good time. Check out the whole series down in the description. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. If you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on the Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.